My OBS wasn't set up, so we'll have to put screenshots of what I said in chat as the negotiations go on.
Makes sense. I think Texas is chilling at around 110 for its towns and still in the 600s in its population. Yep. Okay, let's discuss stuff. I kind of want an end with the bullshit in Mexico. I'm tired of the beefing. It's like I don't even get why we're doing this shit. Like, do you even know why we're doing this shit? Um, what do you mean it escalated with certain actions? There has been. I don't even. I mean, if it's fucking the town I put in your town, it was literally because you wanted to fight a war. I showed you what war in EMC actually looks like because you're just like screwing around. Then what do you care about? Ah, well, Mo. Let me explain Mo. From what I understand, he doxed two people. It was DC Dillon, who pretty much his docs had circulated around to the point where everyone kind of knew what his face looked like. And then for Cubs specifically, Cubs is a serial doxer. He has doxed several people, and he doxed several of Mo's closest friends. And Mo, wanting to essentially get back at Cubs, returned the dox. Some Texan, I mean, he's pretty much permed at the moment. So I don't really see where the issue with that is. The Discord nuking. I mean, come on, dude. If everyone wants to play the big mighty card of, oh, we wouldn't have done this if it was the same. I'd counter. I'd say Cascadia in our shoes would have done the same thing because they've done similar things. They have, quite frankly, they've nuked nations before. They've stolen nations they were at peace with and deleted them because they were rivals, even if they were at peace. They've done shit like that before. So, what's the big hoopla when Texas decides to actually fight a war against Cascadia? I don't see what the issue is. It's like you don't want us to win, and you have a problem whenever we take actions to try and win. It wasn't even an infl. I mean, we made a big deal that it was an infiltration game. Not. It's just literally one of us got into the Discord. They wanted to give us a humiliation role, and instead they gave us admin. It was an oversight. Well, I mean, you said that these problems were your problems. Or these are the problems you had with Texas on a personal level, or that things escalated beyond EMC. And I just don't see what your problem is then. If that's not your problem, those problems, then and they're cascading problems, then let's just talk about the UMC things and let's bring it to a close with the UMC things. I'm looking for friendlier relations. That's what I'm looking. especially with our neighbors down south. I mean, I don't see any terms needed for peace. It's just white peace. The best intentions. I okay. Let me ask something. You guys like to LARP about peace, but like you guys are some of the most war hawkish people I've ever seen. Like we went to Vermont several times for peace. They actually came to us first, and every time it was, no, no, give us back our shit. And it's like, no, you declared the war, you fought us, and we fought you back. We won, and now, and even when we sign a peace, you go back on it. You guys do not act in good faith. All I'm saying is, let's just do white peace. I don't. That's what I guess that's where I'm coming from. Is that you guys try and act like you guys are a bunch of peaceful nations, but you're not. You guys are war hawks. And the funniest part is that a lot of you guys can't fight a fucking war. Anyway, could I need to call you back in 5 minutes. I need to go do something. Hello. So then let me ask you, how would you fight war on EMC? Legitimately, how would you fight it to win it? Because it sounds like a lot of you guys don't like to fight it to win it. You like to. You're literally spending money just to hire hunters to be. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's not a good strategy. You should be putting it into building your nation. I mean, what, 6 towns? You guys have 6 towns. Okay. I mean, I wouldn't, I mean, I just can't agree with that. Sometimes you gotta have a big nation. And you're just trying to fight a war against a nation you're not really making a dent in. How this is somehow okay. What are your moral values? Where do your moral values come from? Let's start there. Is there an objective moral standard? No, are your standards objective or are they subjective? So then you don't have a standard. It's all subjective, right? So then it's not really right or wrong. It's just a personal opinion of what's right and what's wrong. So then if it's just a personal opinion, then what makes it wrong by your standard? It's just your standard. There is no right, there is no wrong by your point of view. There's just your opinion. Well, the general population of Nazi Germany thought it was all right to persecute the Jews, but you wouldn't say that's right. If you're fighting a war, you're not exactly fighting to be ethical, are you? That's why I hate wars sometimes. You can't be fucking ethical. Because you're not fighting it to be ethical, you're fighting it to win. And that's my attitude. You're fighting it to win. No half measures. That's why I want to kind of stop with the wars. Because it's hard to be fucking ethical at war. And oftentimes, if you are, you just fucking lose. So instead, I'd rather just make peace and stop with all the unethical bullshit.
The fucking manpower for that. The people keeping the empire together was me and fucking Sammy Soul. You were gone. Like, you know what I mean?
Sammy,
Like,
wait. Where did Sammy go? Is he just back at school? Because I know he's
Yeah,
still in high school.
he's in school.
he's
Yeah,
in
that's what I
school,
thought.
dude. Like, I'm just
I knew he was
saying,
still a minor, but I didn't know where he was. But
like, just get the town out of their area, get it out of their hair, get it out of our hair, man, and just have the town, get the gold, and have the town be made in our area. And literally, that's a new friendly people in Mexico, right? New friends, right?
I guess there is also a little lack of. I guess there is a little lack of trust as well. Let's be a little honest. If we go back to, let's see,
How would there be a lack of trust though?
go back till 2001.
20 early, like May 2023, when I think it was in April we renewed our border agreement, the first Mexican Empire and Texas, and then a month later, Bam Bam defects to the Mexican Empire. We say,
Lord.
hey.
Oh Lord.
Oh yeah, no. That is basically let's say for what it is. Let's say it for what it is.
No, I agree. I'm gonna be so for real with you. Like, I remember these talks. I remember what was happening. He had Panhandle. I remember this. Ghosty was petty, and Bam Bam was part of the friend group at the time. And I think at the time it was just like, who's the nation that we can mess with that's nearby? And it was Texas. So I agree with you on that. It was uncalled for, and it was pressing into an agreement that we had literally
Ghosty
just
has
made.
nothing to do with this. Like, I get that Ghosty is pretty fucking weird, but
no, so they did before because they were in NAU. They owned USA. They were in South Dakota, so they did have something to do with it for a while. But now they're in France, and they're not. So yeah, no, I remember that. That was such a mess. Oh my God.
I mean, when it comes down to it, just is there is a lot of implied tension of the moment one weakens, the other moves in.
No, this isn't a weakening though.
That was what happened when Texas was inactive. You guys moved in, annexed like 2/3 of Texas before we slowly pushed back. And then when you guys became inactive, then we started taking towns in the Yucatan and into Mexico.
Yeah, the other way. Yeah. It's one of those things where we kind of both messed with each other and went into each other in retaliation of the other one. And I get that, but now we're both active and we're both trying to figure things out. And I think at this point it's less of a like lack of trust, because I could say lack of trust goes both ways, but I'm not going to, because I'm optimistic that we can figure something out, which is why we're willing to pay for the town to be moved somewhere else.
There's literally they can't like there's no trust to be broken here. Like, I don't understand, like they can't scam you.
There is trust, but it's just there's so much stuff that's happened in the past. There's so many towns that have gone over borders, towns that have fallen and left certain nations. It's just nations being made, things like that. There is a lot of tension, so I do completely understand that. But we need to get to a point where there's less of a looking back at old issues and looking at the fact that both of us want peace now. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
like Paso, and this isn't a weakening either. Don't get yourself fucking tangled up on that shit. There is no weakening.
I don't think
Us,
there is a
the
weakening. I'm just
world
saying.
before and the world after we don't or have that town. Like, you know what I mean, dude? Like, it's literally this changes nothing, bro. If anything, it actually, in my opinion, makes it better because now we're able to get a 100 chunk town in our area.
We're basically saying we'll pay for the town and we'll pay for it to be moved.
Yeah.
And you can put the town somewhere in Texas. You can put it up against who's that nation? I don't know. If you have problems with Mississippi, if you have problems with Vermont, like you can put it somewhere where you need it instead of, middle of Mexico.
I'll think on it. I do want to consult. I do want to consult Andy. This is his primary domain. I'd like to consult him. I'd also like to consult Crux, see what they think, and then we'll come back to you with either an agreement or a counter offer.
Okay, that's fine.
All right. I'll talk to y'all later.
I'm just
Alright.
saying, Paso, like, one last thing, dude. Like, seriously, like, just coming from me, dude, there's literally no reason why we shouldn't.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
It's just stupid.
All right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Alright, I'll see you, Paso.
All right. See you.
Holy fucking shit. Ah, these
You're
motherfuckers.
pushing it, dog. You're pushing it. You're fucking pushing it.
Dude,
Holy
the
shit.
only reason
I've
it pisses me off,
I've
I
never
gave that
heard
guy
Paso-
10,000 gold. I gave that
I
guy.
have never heard Paso be so willing to let himself get beat up by someone that hasn't been in Texas since Nova.
Yeah, because literally, I'm he
Oh my god.
like, I've been supporting his nation. I've been giving him people to make towns and everything and gold, you fucking name it. And like, dude, it's so annoying when I just want this shit to fucking end and see like Texas become stronger and possibly create some sort of North American Union type shit so that everybody doesn't have to worry about
Like I was
everything.
talking about before, the issue is that Paso has wanted Texas since early 2018. However, he did not have Texas because Big Shot Warrior, who owned Rio Grande at the time, he had someone else in Texas who would not give it to Paso. So Paso has had his eyes on Texas for 6 years now, 5 years now. So there's always going to be that underlying fucking want for Mexico, which is why there's always been issues. It's why there's always been breaking of treaties, why there's always towns placed in random areas. It's just the underlying Texas has always wanted Mexico. And I asked your join date to just give me a better idea of how much Mexico Texas history you've been around for, because there's years. There is absolute years of Texas and Mexico history, which
It's
is
just
really
wild to me because, like,
interesting.
to me, like, this type of history just doesn't fucking
It's
matter.
dumb.
Like,
Yeah,
from
no,
shit I come from, the servers I used to play, like, if people wanted to work shit out, they'd fucking get over it in a fucking day. And these were like anarchy servers, yeah. Like, somebody would like, these people would literally be blowing up each other's shit, and then it would take less than a fucking hour, and they were fucking kissing each other on the lips.
yeah,
Like,
basically.
you know what I mean? This
Yeah.
fucking grudges and shit on Earth MC are retarded.
Well, it's because it's a LARP political server. That's all it is. It's a
It's so
petty LARP
stupid.
political server.
It's
That's why it's
so
different
dumb.
than 2BTT, because it's politics and you can't just give up because you were fucking made fun of in some random Discord. Because then you have to retaliate. But it's
I'm just gonna say this right now. I will make sure he fucking sells that town and fucking moves it. It's so stupid that he
I
still
hope you
fucking owns
do.
it.
No, I don't.
I'm gonna grab him by the fucking balls for this one. Like, he's so
Okay,
fucking.
I don't understand why they saw a
Who
town in
gives a
Mexico and
shit
said,
about that
"What does that
town? It
mean?" Like,
literally means nothing. It's literally held by a holder. He told me not to tell you guys that, but I don't give a fucking shit. It's literally held by a holder. There's no important person in that town. It's literally held by a holder. Like, don't
I know,
tell him
I
I
believe
told you
that.
guys that, but like, it's so fucking stupid.
Ugh,
Like, who
gosh. Like I
gives?
said,
It serves zero purpose. If you guys are gonna be our allies, why do we need that there? Like, you know, like if we're gonna be chill,
because he doesn't really want to be allies. He just wants to be on decent terms.
decent terms.
Decent enough that things can slip by without being carried out as much as they would if we were at each other's
So
throats.
stupid.
Yeah.
Oh, the same shit happened with the Vermont shit, dude. I told them, I'm like, they were like, no, I'm not gonna make. We're not gonna. Originally, you know what Vermont offered us? They offered to give us like 6 or 7 towns in our area in an insane fucking deal. They're like, no, 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 we're gonna get more. We're gonna get it all. Like, I'm like, holy shit, bro. They kept on asking for more and more and more until eventually Prince realized he didn't have to give fucking anything.
Anything,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it's just so fucking stupid, bro. I want to fucking yell at them half the time, dude. They're so fucking dumb. Like, I want
They
to
just
fucking support their nation, like, but holy fucking shit, sometimes it makes it really fucking hard. Like,
well,
and
I heard
because I
him
like them as people, but I fucking hate it when they do this shit. Like,
well,
it's
I
so
heard him
fucking annoying.
say like, "Oh, we're trying to focus on the empire." There is no empire.
There is
You
no
have
fucking
towns in
empire.
Texas and you're harassing other nations. That is not an empire. You need to strengthen your own
Bro
fucking
thinks
nation.
he's Napoleon for real.
Trying to pull in
Like,
Alexander the Great, bro. Like, there's
and
no
you,
way
you know
you're gonna
something
do
funny?
shit.
This quote unquote empire he always talks about. The only reason why we have fucking towns in the California region was because of me. Because I fucking
True.
overclaimed them and fucking made deals. And the only reason why we have towns in their areas because of me. The only reason why we sold Sergio's town was because of me. The only reason why we have Vermont, fucking towns in Vermont's area and on the East Coast is because of Sammy Soul. He was literally fucking gone for 4 months during the height of Texas. And then he just
Yeah.
fucking comes back now and it's just like trying to say, "Oh, we got to keep it up, guys," even though I'm not going to do any of the
Well,
work.
Paso is
Like,
has always been like this since a long time. He is a nation holder and a micromanager. So he holds the nation and he doesn't actually run it. But then when there's big
he,
decisions like wars and towns, then he steps in
I
and
know he
makes
doesn't
things
like
run
Sayer, but
smoothly.
him and Sayer are really similar.
Yeah,
Those two, like, I
yeah.
bet you if they met up in real life, they'd be best friends. They
They
would
wouldn't be
be
best friends. They'd
best
be at
friends.
each other's fucking throats because they have different opinions.
Not even that. Like, they would actually unironically be best friends. They're both like
I've
musicians, I'm
seen
pretty sure too. Like,
I've seen Sayer. I know. Paso plays the guitar. I've seen it. But what's it called? Sayer is like a hardcore like political arguer. Like they'd make a good fucking what's it called? A good lawyer if they weren't so insufferable. Like genuinely insufferable. Anytime
they
I've
are
ever
kind of
seen
weird.
Sayer in chat is they would argue about like anarcho-communism. And I'm like, could you shut the fuck up for once and just
Anarcho-communism.
please? It's
Oh
so
yes,
dumb.
we're gonna end the proletariats with this one, guys. Arguing
Yeah,
on
no,
Minecraft.
I can't do Sayer. I was okay with SD because SD was chill, and then all the stuff came out, and I
Actually,
was
I
like,
was
okay,
chill with
fine.
SD too before all that shit came out. I actually used to play Destiny with SD, believe it or not.
Yeah.
That
Well, I
was how
found
I knew
out.
SD.
It's kind of funny. I found out more about the whole situation with SD and Duggo and whatnot. Duggo lied
Okay.
about everything. He wasn't actually a minor. He's not a minor at all. But you know,
Mm,
little details. So.
fucking stupid.
Mm, mm.
So dumb. That's like, just like drop it, bro. Drop it. Like, holy shit.
You can't just drop it. It's Texas.
It's Texas though. We gotta keep the empire up, even though I don't put do a fucking thing.
Are you friends with Mo or like friends?
Mo, yeah, I'm chill with Mo.
Never mind. All right.
I mean, I'm chill
Oh
with him, but
Lord.
I don't fucking kiss his feet. Like,
Mm.
I could give less of a shit. I got into an argument with him once, but that's really about it.
What about?
It was just it was over the Vermont shit. They were pretty much doing
Okay.
the same shit, and I'm like, you guys are
Well,
fucking stupid. And
yeah.
he's like, well, now I know where your loyalties lie. Like, holy
Oh my
fucking shit,
God.
bro! I
Mo's
literally gave you
petty.
guys 10,000 gold. Like,
Mo's
I give
petty.
them hundreds of gold, fucking every day. Like,
Yeah, I don't. God. I don't want to say much because I know you're friends with Texas, and I don't want to be the dick about it. But I've
dude,
always been.
I don't care.
I've
I don't care. You
I've
can say
always
whatever
been
the fuck you want. I'm not gonna
friendly
say
with
a fucking
Texas.
thing. I'm just in their nation.
Yeah.
Like, I was in their nation
I've,
because I wanted to fuck with Cascadia for fun because it was funny as hell. Like, I loved trolling, but like, I don't take it too far. I always keep it within the fucking game.
mm.
That's always been my shit. Like, I fucking troll. Like, even when I overstep sometimes, like, I apologize. Like, I even
I was
apologized to Corgo when I was beefing with them because I went a bit too far. Like, I was trolling them way too fucking hard and started to get them uncomfortable.
I was
Um,
in Texas on
but,
Nova. It was in
yeah.
Texas Republic with Fractured Soul and Cubs. The wonderful
Mm.
fucking combo. Have you heard much about them? Do you know much about them?
Yeah, I know about Cubs, the Doxer and Fractured Soul is what they call him.
Well, yeah, he loved Vicky a little bit, but you know.
Yeah, I'm
But
good friends with
no,
Vicky.
he was banned with for what's it called? Um, sexual harassment. He's the first one ever.
Mhm.
But yeah, I was in Texas Republic with them, and I saw how big of a mess Texas was even then. So I left and did Mexico instead. Oh God.
Yeah, no, my beef with Cascadia was because like he just randomly started calling fucking Flatfan a pedophile for no fucking reason because he didn't like him
Cute.
because of Minecraft politics. He literally started calling him a pedophile because of Minecraft politics. I can't make this shit up. He was running as the Cascadian president, and motherfucker literally started saying, "Hey, you had an NSFW channel in your Discord that was marked as 18 plus, but even then, that wasn't enough. So therefore, you're a pedophile."
That's some NSR shit right there.
Yeah, that's some fucking retarded shit, and that's the reason why I don't like. And
That's fair enough.
it started from there, and then came the people coming up to us. They're like, "Yo, that guy, like, we left him. He's fucking started yelling at us for no reason. He yells at his girlfriend and has stated multiple times that he beats her, because he
Yeah.
thinks that's fucking you gotta discipline the fucking head of the household type shit. He's so fucking weird.
There's a wrong way and a right way to do it, and he's doing it the wrong way.
Yeah, so we made memes about it. it You name it. And then he fucking quit the server because of us, because we kept on calling him out for being a wife beater and shit.
He plays a different server now. Yeah, I've been on it.
That guy is quite something.
Mm-hmm.
Quite something indeed.
Hold on. I've thought about it for a few minutes,
All right.
and I think my interest in Mexico has always revolved around the idea of restoring the Rio Grande Empire. Okay, from Nova. That's always been my goal, and for me, it's always been whichever method works, do it. I think now we have the opportunity to do it peacefully. I'd be willing to give up Puebla and whatever towns that aren't in the Yucatan if we could reorganize into the second Rio Grande Empire. You guys would get seats in the Texan government. Texan government would be actually be pretty much overhauled, and we'd pretty much have a similar system where we do have a republic and then we do have the monarchy a little bit, but like it's also not used all the time, And I think it would be a way for you guys to get greater access, greater governance, greater power, all that stuff. And then Texas also finally, or not Texas, but I basically I can get what I've wanted for several years. I think that it'd be a good deal for both of us, in my opinion.
I think the issue is that we don't want seats in Texas, just from what I'm gathering. Yeah.
Well, it wouldn't be just
bro.
it wouldn't be just seats in Texas.
Why? Who? Okay, yo,
I think our
Paso.
thing is that as much as I know you want to reform the Rio Grande Empire, I at the very beginning wanted Coahuila y Teja to be rejoining and remade, which was Coahuila and Texas. However, I never did it because I was respecting Texas. So as much as I know you really want Rio Grande, it's one of those things where there's also two groups here at play, which you got to consider. And I think our plans right now are just follow the modern day Mexico Texas borders. That's what we were
But that
originally
would
looking at, with exceptions. I'm not saying like we're gonna follow that. I'm saying with a couple of exceptions, of course. But that was our ideal.
I mean, I think there's been some retrospective bias of looking at Rio Grande as Texan domination of Mexico, when I always viewed it as a cooperation between Mexico and Texas. And I don't see what the problem would be if we truly want peace, because then we could obviously just, if we're really close, we can always negotiate differences within ourselves. And
because we don't really want another empire to deal with. We want Mexico and Texas, basically. Like modern day. Nothing previous.
Yeah. All I gotta do is send in this picture to you for you to get the idea. Paso. Like that's literally like or actually even like here. Like wait. Like yo. Like like this is pretty much like we have all of this. Why the hell like that's what I would consider just straight up Texan, like you know what I mean, dominated area, right? That's a lot of fucking area. Why the fuck are we placing a town or buying a town in the area outside of that? That's like fucking coast to coast, bro. That's fucking coast to fucking coast. This is what we should be upkeeping.
Because if we're being honest,
Not fucking down there. Like
there's always going to be some contention because
what contention from what? There's no fucking Shadowmen coming for you, bro.
Hold on.
The fucking Illuminati, like shit.
No. It's the fact that in real life, Mexico had Texas. That in real life, so there is a claim from Mexico onto Texas on
In the
EMC
past, yeah.
in the past, yeah, and then on EMC in the past, you know, Rio Grande controlled both Texas and Mexico.
You're playing a fictional Minecraft server. There's no fucking.
And that's exactly. I'm trying to have fun. That sounds like fun to me.
We're not trying to expand into Texas at all. We don't want Texas. We don't.
Why the hell? They don't even have the manpower to do it. Like it's literally. They're not big enough.
Not a super. Oh my gosh! Like we don't want Texas. That's the whole thing. None of us really want to take Texan land. We want Mexican land. And
they don't even have a town in our area, yo.
And by saying we're gonna reform Rio Grande is like saying, oh, we want Texas plus a big chunk of Mexico. And we're trying to say we want the modern day, in real life, borders, which is very, very different than previous claims, which is claiming into Texas or claiming into Rio Grande. We don't want that.
And the thing is that what I'm trying to say is that we could govern it however we wanted. A union between Texas and Mexico, that would be the ideal. A union between Texas and Mexico. That Mexico would be an equal partner in.
Why does the union have to be a land claim? That's my question. Why does it have to be a land claim?
What do you mean a land claim?
Is it just because you're saying it's a union between Texas and Mexico? So are you saying that we create the Rio Grande Empire and have all of Texas and all of Mexico as part of it? Because we don't want to be part of Texas. We want to be Mexico on our own in good relation with Texas. Yes, it would be Texan dominated because as we want, like, be so for real right now, it would be your dream, your idea, and your claims. So it will be Texan dominated as much as we can say, oh, we'll have seats in there. It will never be equal Mexico, Texas, being so for real right now. We just want Mexico, gang. Like, we don't want Texas at all. It's all yours.
Like I
would even see the Yucatan. I would even see the Yucatan for the union.
Bro, you're so now you're just dumb, bro. Now you're just being stupid.
As the man who fucking said, "Oh, we're getting weaker and our empires are ceding." This fucking
dude,
you do not know how to fucking negotiate. Dude,
there's no fucking negotiation. Do you want my fucking support or do you not want my fucking support? You're acting like a fucking idiot right now.
No, you're my friend.
Don't get it fucking twisted, bro. The only reason why we even fucking expanded in California was fucking gold. You know what fucking side I'm on. And right now I think you're being a fucking idiot that wants to form some sort of secret Rio Grande Empire. Like, what the fuck is this? Are you fucking, like, dude, let's be honest here, bro. Do you want my fucking help, bro? It's so fucking easy. Like,
I'm trying to dominate things.
There's no dominating things, bro.
No, I fucking.
Why do we have a town in that area?
It's
Who
always
cares?
No. Here's what I'm having a problem with is that I've been telling you in chat, hey, don't say anything we can't fucking promise. And it's like
This is
the negotiations are
exactly
playing.
why I'm
This is
just
why
not
this is why
gonna. I'm gonna fucking leave Texas, bro, because you guys are fucking stupid. You guys
you
are so
said stupid, but
stubborn over
you
a
literally do not know.
100 chunk town, bro. Like,
That's not
goodness
my issue right
gracious.
now. That's not
And when
my
we needed
issue right
you,
now.
you were gone.
And when you guys needed me, I came back. When you guys really
No,
needed me, I came back.
we needed you like 1 month ago, bro, and you were gone.
I saw Texas and it looked fine.
Okay, this is
Oh, it wasn't
like
fine.
this is not what we're trying to discuss. This is not what we need.
Not fine.
We just the modern day Mexico-Texas borders with small exceptions here and there that we discuss and negotiate. We don't want any of Texas land. We don't want to deal with a Rio Grande Union. We just want Mexico. And Yucatan, that's its own business that we negotiate outside of this. Because Yucatan is its own thing, and I know it is Texas dominated, and I've already talked to them just to gauge where everyone's interest was. They want to be in Texas, which I fully respect. And I'm sure 2S probably respects it as well, although I am saying this on my own. But it's one of those things where we don't really want to fight, but we also don't want the Rio Grande Empire. As much as I know you really, really want to make it, you've always really, really wanted to make it. That doesn't change the fact that it's just not something that's plausible for us right now. So
Because you guys just want Mexico. And that's why you wrote it in your damn declaration. Why we're enemies of Texas from the Rio Grande to the Yucatan. Now I'm off my fucking rocker.
Yo, bro,
I
you need to.
I gotta fucking leave the VC so that way I can fucking calm down. Let's talk again tomorrow, okay? I'm fucking open to negotiations. I'm just a little upset, okay? I'll let you go and see ya.
The fuck? Yo, this guy's fucking nuts. Holy shit. Bro, I don't even know if I want to be in Texas anymore, yo. Holy fucking shit. This is so stupid.
It's always been my
Sammy Soul, if Sammy Soul was here, he would also call him a fucking idiot.
Well, Sammy Soul, as much as you like trolling, he also had at least a little bit of a brain on his head.
Dude.
And
Dude had like a fucking cocaine fueled rampage right there. Like, holy shit.
Well, I am glad he had it because it made me realize again that he doesn't want peace, he wants Rio Grande.
I don't know why he's so mad. He wants all this shit, but he expects us to take care of it.
Because he's a LARPer, and yeah,
So
it'll end up being in your hands by the end. Because
no. He wants to call all the shots, and then he's gonna put it in our hands. It's your problem.
Mm-hmm.
And he's gonna sit there, and he's not gonna recruit for his nation or whatever. He's gonna, dude. If Living Human doesn't get unbanned, he's fucked. Like,
well,
dude.
Living Human Being is not getting unbanned. I can tell you that for a fucking absolute.
He's probably going to, because he got warned for selling a map art. That was his final warning.
Yeah, I've gotten warned in the past for selling a map art, and I've appealed it, and they told me that I shouldn't have tried selling it. And then
like he made sure like there was like no map art he was selling that was bad.
Well, mine wasn't bad either. It was just that it was literally corrupted greed. Was like, sorry, it falls under our category of porn. So it's not gonna be ripped off.
Yeah, I have zero fucking clue. This guy has fucking issues. That's becoming very clear to me right now. I don't know what the fuck, bro.
Well, I feel kind of dumb that I didn't notice it earlier, which I should have because I've dealt with it.
I like the guy, don't get me wrong. I fucking Paso's chill. Like when he wants to be chill. When he talks about his fucking tomato gardens or talks about what songs he's playing on his guitar. And whenever it becomes Earth MC related though, this guy turns into a fucking idiot. Like straight up like I don't even know. Like it's so annoying. Nobody he's so paranoid. He's like the Russian king in like fucking the 1900s.
God.
Like,
wait, where? Okay, Where did we say we're gonna take over Mexico from the Rio Grande to the Yucatan? Where did we say this? Did
That
we say
was
this in the Congress?
that was
Was that
like some
hint?
sort of thing that was actually real. I'm pretty sure, but like even then, it's like Minecraft.
Okay,
Obviously, when you're chill
where
with
did
when you're not chill with people, they're gonna say shit that's mean. When you're chill, when you become chill with them again, though, they're probably not gonna mean that shit anymore.
you
You know what I
forgot to
mean?
cut it out? Oh my god,
Yeah.
so fucking
Like,
retarded.
but
Jesus
even
Christ.
then, like it's just like so
Oh my god.
ridiculous. And he's like dealing with this guy, and I know for a fact that's the fucking annoying thing. He's stretching us thin, first off, by throwing us into fucking Mexico for no reason. He's pissing you guys off and doing you guys a disservice for no fucking reason. And you know what's gonna happen? Yeah, I'm calling it 2 days from now of us continuing to own that town. He's gonna be like, OMG guys, OMG guys. He's gonna disappear for a month, and then it's all gonna be in your hands, guys.
Yep.
It's all gonna be in your hands, and then he's gonna be. We're gonna look weak though if we give it up. If we even give up one chunk of town, we're gonna look weak. I'm like, motherfucker. If we were really smart, we would have split up that fucking town that's getting overclaimed right now, instead of
You
fucking
have a town
buying a
getting
town.
overclaimed?
There's a random retarded town that they don't really care about, to be fair, but like it's stupid that they fucking let it be overclaimed like that.
Well, it's
Like,
because everything's focused on fucking Rio Grande, I guess.
Rio Grande. I would say that's more of a core territory than the fucking whatever Mexican town this is. Like, why do we need a town in Mexico? I do not give a
Well,
fucking shit about Mexico. I give a shit about Texas and maybe a bit more of like northern. I give
my
more of a shit
question
about
too,
Canada than I give about fucking
that's
Mexico.
that's my question because I'm looking at it and Puebla isn't even in the fucking Rio Grande Empire. Like, it's not even there. It's just a town in Mexico. It's being used for control over Mexico and Mexican
There's
Empire.
so
That's
much
all it
about
is.
this Rio Grande Empire. Why does it matter so much when we know that once you
It's
get
his
your
fucking his
Rio Grande Empire, you know what's gonna happen? He's gonna do nothing.
He's gonna do nothing, and it's
You're gonna
gonna
do nothing.
cause issues. It's his little wet dream that he's had for like 6 years now that he hasn't been able to do because he's been
I
fucking
could
cockblocked by
understand
random
if he
people.
was active, if he actually did something.
He's
Like if
not
he
though.
actually, I
Yeah.
could somewhat understand if he was gung ho, getting online and recruiting. You know what I mean? And fucking,
Yeah.
had getting people online. Bro's literally not there. He's like a fucking the average American father. Like
Yeah.
it's just not present. Like you can't go around, come like disappear for 3 months, come back, demand fucking the shit out of everybody, be stubborn as fuck and annoying, not listen to anything anybody on the outside has to fucking say, and then fucking like disappear once again after 3 months after nothing of fucking value has happened.
He
Like
may as well join Mexico the way he's acting like a fucking Hispanic dad right now and disappearing. Like, Jesus Christ.
shit, it's so
God.
crazy. And then it's even more stupid. He offered you guys the fucking Yucatan for no reason. That's just stupid. You're just being dumb at that point, bro. Just so that he could say, "Oh my god, guys, we got
He's
the Rio
desperate.
Grande now, guys. Wow, look at my map. Look at my EFC map, guys. We got the
He's
Rio Grande.
desperate.
Oh,
And
Rio
like
Grande Empire. Oh,
and
it's
it
like
sucks
fucking
because Yucatan doesn't even want to join us. Like, I've already talked to Rayado
yeah."
because I knew Rayado used to be in Mexican Empire, and I was like, "Hey, like, what are your thoughts right now?" And
He's
he's like,
just
"I want to be in Texas." So it's like we could get
yeah. So
Yucatan,
he's
but
just straight
none
up
would
willing
join
to
us.
kick Rayado out of the fucking nation just so that he can have his little fucking Rio Grande Empire.
Yep.
Like.
I'm so tempted to fucking DM Rayado and say you just got thrown into the bus, gang. Jesus Christ, I'm not going
Joe
to. This is gonna
Joette
cause
is the
issues.
actual president of Texas at the moment, and he's the one actually running shit, not really Paso. Paso's just a nation holder. Hmm. Oh yeah, well, the funny thing is, we told him about how the monarchy shit in Texas is kind of dumb, like some weird LARP shit, and he responded with, no, 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 it's a part of the nation. Like it's so deeply ingrained in the nation. Like, oh my god, dude, nobody cares. Like what? Like
Yep. Oh
hurts
well.
my brain thinking about it. Hurts my fucking brain. It's just like so stupid. I don't have the fucking time for this. I'm sure you don't, Paso, because you're never fucking online. Why are you trying to put more on your plate when you're fucking full? You know what I mean? This is like a guy who's like, when you're feeling full. This is like grabbing like another 10 servings of food after you're already full. Like, why are you doing this? Or the type of people that are full, they grab 10 servings of food when they're already full, and then they give it to the person next to them who's already full as well, but didn't want to take fucking 10 servings of food.
Yeah.
He's taking the food and
Motto,
fucking
for real.
force feeding it to the rest of the people in the nation to deal with. Like, we are beyond capacity right now. We need the people to claim the actual fucking Texas. We don't even have the actual
Yeah,
Texas claim.
I was looking at the map and I'm like, he's so fucking gung ho on having Puebla and Yanga. Y'all don't even have like a quarter of Texas claimed.
Right?
Like, I'm
Like,
looking at it, like it is not, and there, you have a big Cascadian towns in there. Like, y'all don't even have Texas together. What is the point of needing Mexico so bad? Like, if
and he
you wanted
relies
Mexico so
so much
bad, you
on
should
me
have
for
not
help.
made Texas. You should have made Rio Grande day one instead of making Texas. Like,
He
you got both
relies
countries
so
on day
much
one.
on me for help. So if I pull support even for a fucking day, he's gonna freak out. He's gonna immediately like.
Wasn't acting like it, but
He wasn't acting like it now, but I bet you right now, tomorrow morning, he's gonna be like, "I am so sorry. I
he's mad.
apologize." Fucking hope he does, because he better apologize after that one. Because at this rate, I'm probably just gonna fucking leave if he doesn't.
Fair enough.
He can keep the gold I gave him. That's my goodwill to him, but like shit. He got so mad there too. Like he got
I know,
so
you could hear
fucking
it.
mad. I could hear it like that. I've never seen him that mad before. And it was over